Hi all, welcome in. Okay, so I have a lot of channeled messages today. Only one song, I think maybe two. Okay, but the first message that came through, so was expect miracles. Infinite possibilities will arrive for us. Arrive for you. Okay, so there's infinite possibilities coming into the forefront. You need to expect miracles, stay focused, stay positive. I think a time to rest and heal too is here, so maybe you need to do some inner work, but also a lot of love messages came through today. So if you're not interested in love messages, maybe this message isn't for you, but if you feel drawn to stay here, by all means stay. Okay, so I'll go through the channeled messages. Have hope and faith. I know it's hard right now, but soon you your reckoning will be here. Sorry. Let me start again. Okay, have hope and faith. I know it's hard right now, but soon your reckoning will be here. Hold on to that small space inside that is resilient and strong and says you can do it. You are noble and you are strong. You are all that they say you are. This is like the positive side of what people are saying, okay? Royalty, warrior, sage, light bringer, faithful one, loved, cherished, guided, special, sacred, original, and perfection. Okay, so they're the words that were coming through for that. Then I heard the song, like I was picturing a merry-go-round in my mind's eye, and also heard wheels on the bus go round and round. Okay, so there's something that's going round and round. This has been coming through for a long time. Something's been going on and on and on and on and on and on. Keeps on going round and around and around, okay? And I think it could be a twin flame, okay? Because after that I got keep on running. Keep on running. So one day I'm gonna be the one to make you understand. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be your man. Okay, so maybe you're a feminine, okay, and you are in a twin flame and you keep on running from somebody, okay, but they're saying like they're gonna make that one day they're gonna make you see that they're the one, okay. So that's coming through. Open up to see a better way of doing things, of being, of creating, of loving, okay. Also, yeah, so that was coming through. Also the Tweedledee and Tweedledum, that's how I got the twin thing, as well as the message that was coming through. Keep on. Okay, yeah, I said that was that message. Okay. Also got the message. We are not all supreme beings, but we can be supreme in our own way. Okay, so this could be, so you could be a supreme being and maybe you're expecting another supreme being, but the divine is saying, we're not all supreme beings. We're not all going to be supreme beings. We have different focuses here and different reasons why we're here on earth, okay? But know that each of us can be supreme in our own way. So that person maybe that you were looking at, that you're focusing on as not being supreme, is trying to be supreme. They're being supreme in their own way, okay? Also got the word supremacy coming through, which, okay, so supreme means highest rank of authority, the chief, okay? So know that we can't all be that leader, that top chief, that supreme being, but we can be at the highest, we can, what's the word, like our highest being, be our highest being. Okay, so but there could be something about a governing body, a leader, okay, that maybe you feel like you are being controlled, or that you have no control. But you do. You have control over what you do, the way you are, the way you perceive yourself to be, how you hold yourself, and all those things. This is the channeled message that I got. Taking control over your own life, your own way of being, of living, of... it does not matter what others do. It matters what you do with your time, your space, your gifts, your beliefs, and your love. Love wholly, love fully, and love with all that you have to give, as this is all you are. Okay? Then I got Heidi ho, Heidi, Heidi ho, the elephant is so slow. Okay, so elephants could be significant for you, but I was mainly getting slow and steady wins the race. Let go of the ego, let go of the shiny, and let go of the few that you will not rise. Oh, the fear, sorry. Let go of... I don't know what it is. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I can't read my own writing. When I'm channeling and writing, it's, I have to, it comes through really quick, so I just try and write really quick, and then my writing gets messy. Okay, so let go of the striving and let go of the fear that you will not rise to the occasion, that you will not make it in time, that you will lose what is meant for you if it is given. And then I heard, if it is given, they will come. And then I was like, if it is given, and then I heard written. So if it is written, they will come. It is, if you put it out there, if you write it, if you speak it, if you, whatever you do, they will come. The people that need to come to you, your soul tribe, or whatever it is that needs to come to you will come to you, okay? Then I got, maybe there's a need for you to be silly, or maybe someone's being silly, being like, because SpongeBob was coming through. When I was looking at that song and stuff, I kept on seeing SpongeBob. So there may be something about that, or maybe that's significant for you, okay? And I feel that you could be absorbing someone's feelings, because I got absorption of others' feelings. Or maybe you're being silly because somebody else is being silly, or I don't know. So just be careful about that, about sending that energy back if it's not yours. Or maybe you need to ground and recenter to bring in the peace that you seek. You know this, okay? You know this already. If you're absorbing others' feelings, you need to get out and ground and recenter, okay? Cats, chickens, and fowl may be significant. Days of our lives may be significant. The hourglass. And I also heard, you got no strings on me. Okay, so somebody, maybe this is something you say, you have no strings on me, you have no power over me, okay? Or knowing that people have no strings on you, they have no power over you, that they cannot make you do what you do not want to do, okay? Whales, dolphins coming through as well. So they're the water elements, so emotional, joy. They're also joy, happiness, motherhood, like whales, maternal, and things like that, okay? Sorry, I have a lot of channeled messages today. Repeat, restore, and start again. Okay, so there was a big message about that. There's something, a repair, sorry. I don't know if I said repeat, and there is definitely something repeating. Something repairing, something restoring, and starting again. Okay, that over and over. I'm getting that cycle over and over again. Repair, restore, and start again. Repair, restore, start again. Okay, keep vigilant. Watch over what you are shaping, building, crafting into existence. Okay. Okay, so maybe that's what you keep on doing. You keep on building something and then dismantling it and then building it again. Okay, then I also got, there is someone that's mad, confused, causing chaos, feeling defeated, that you or someone has, I'm getting it's that you, are supported, that you have a companion in your life, that you have a companion in, you have a connection with the animal spirits, with spiritual teachers and leaders, and that you are their trusted ally. So they don't like that someone trusts you, that you have a companion that looks up to you, that you are their spiritual teacher, that someone sees you as a leader, so there's somebody mad, confused, maybe also a drug addict, because on the card that I got through, I don't know if you know, like with drug addicts, they have they have really bad skin, but I think it's because they itch at their face, because it makes them feel like they have bugs and stuff. Don't quote me, because I've never taken drugs, so but that's sort of what I was getting, this card. Okay, see how their faces all, and they're angry, and they're pissed, and they're fuming, and I feel like they're at their last resort, like they're tired, and so they come out lost, confused. Okay, and they were the cards that come out. The loyal friend. You have a loyal friend in the spirit realm, animal spirits that protect you, that support you. Okay. I opened up a child, hope, innocence, growth, and vulnerability. They don't like that either. That you have hope, that you're innocent, and that you can be vulnerable with people and show your loving, caring side. Okay. The legend who tells of sacred knowledge. Okay, I'm getting this is you. You're a legend. You tell of sacred knowledge. You're helping the community reach their connection to the divine, to source, to a higher power of love and devotion. One who seeks to find the truth of happiness, of joy, of love, of laughter. Okay, so I get that you're helping people connect back to the divine, connect back to love, connect back to joy, connect back to laughter, happiness, joy, passions, and the higher being, Restoring the balance here on earth, that is what you're doing. That's, you're restoring the balance here on earth. You're bringing people back to the divine, back to love, okay? Someone isn't trusting in love as they have been. Okay, so I'm getting this could be you, okay? But someone is untrusting in love as they have been scorched many times in love, but the divine is saying theirs is a true love. Here is not an illusion, needing to trust that everything will work out. It's time to celebrate and appreciate the little things, have fun. This is a divine match that is balanced. Attend to this love with patience. Trust that you will be supported, have fun and play together. You have the ability to create an everlasting love, but you need to take it step by step. Okay, so that's for somebody, because I was get conflicting messages. Okay, so someone needs to, that has been scorched many, many, many times in love, needs to stop focusing on past partners, needs to stop focusing on the past and focusing on the present, knowing that it's not an illusion of love. There is love here. This is a supportive love. This is a love that needs patience and trust. Trust that you will be supported, okay? But you also need to have fun, to play together, to celebrate, to appreciate each other, to play together, and to create this everlasting love, step by step, okay? Be open to sharing your feelings and make the fairy tale a reality, okay? That's what they're saying. This is your wish granted. You have to make that a reality. You have to believe it, okay? Then there's another relationship that is dominating, controlling, growing apart, having issues, being that need to be worked out before they consider coming back together, or committing to this relationship. Prepare for a rainy day. Stay flexible, doubting, questioning if they're enough, because of past actions and decisions. So that, as you heard, there's one relationship that is a match sort of made in heaven, that is a perfect divine match. But then there's another one. So you also, that makes me come back to that, picking up other people's emotions and feelings and people projecting on you. So be careful what, that this controlling, growing apart relationship is not affecting your relationship, and your twin flame, your ability to come together, to be happy, to be joyful. If this is your situation, you have to, maybe this controlling in that situation is yours and you're actually projecting onto other people. But just know, if this is your situation, stay flexible, and be true to yourself, and try and let go of past actions, past decisions, and be present, and maybe reflect on this situation before you move forward. Okay, so before you get married or have kids or whatever it is that, okay. Travel was coming out, new experiences, inspiration, love, dancing, singing, exploring, music, embracing the unknown. Okay, so that looks like that's coming in for you. Going back to the relationship again, it was coming through again. Caught in emotions, romance. Okay, comparing past from, as I said, I talked about that. Make sure you're not comparing your current relationship with past relationships. Knowing there will be better times ahead, real deal, good match. If you lift each other, Okay, so this real deal, this good match, is a match where each person lifts each other up in hard times. Okay, and this is a love that you fight for, that each of you are fighting for, but you need to know when to fight for this and when not to in what situation to fight for it, and what situation to just choose your battles wisely. Okay, is what I'm saying. You're protecting your sanctuary, your self-love. Okay, so you're also doing that as well. So you may also be protecting this relationship, the love of self and the love of your family or whatever as well right now. Affair, and then I got affairs, higher ideals, out of touch, long term. Okay, so this other dominating, or maybe this is something you're thinking of, having high ideals of this person. We talked about the leader, supreme and supremacy, and that, okay, so just be careful that you're not out of touch with your, having too high ideals, being out of touch and wanting to have affairs or whatever. Or this could come back to this toxic sort of relationship. I don't want to, okay, but be confident in your decisions that you make, okay? And think about the long-term harmonious relationship, because we do have long-term harmonious real relationship coming in soon. Okay, so maybe you need to be patient, maybe you need to reflect, maybe you need time for discernment. Okay, time for discernment, time for wisdom, listening to the divine, and taking risks, swearing an oath to understand the cycles of life, and summoning or needing to summon the courage to face the emotions and let go of what no longer serves you, and focus on the choices that bring fulfillment. A forbidden love. There's something about an affair, a forbidden love, being complicated, trapped, different, new passions, beginning. Okay, so there definitely seems to be a choice in love. Doesn't seem like it's a simple one. Okay, but you need to focus on the choices that bring fulfillment. What brings you fulfillment? Okay? Focus on these passionate new beginnings. Tend to the seeds you have planted. Stop juggling, healing, and creating a sacred practice. Okay? So talking about that now leads me into, this card that come through. Okay, so when I shuffled the Isis deck, okay, so we had stay true and be in your power, Osiris and Isis, Lord and Lady of Divine Authority. Okay, so stay true to you and be in your power. Okay, Chariot of Ascension, spiritual work on the higher initiate. Okay, so what I was getting is spiritual. You're going to be. Did I write that down? Let me see. Yeah, a special spiritual practice is coming into your awareness. Which may involve the Merkaba, which may involve astral travel, which may involve you speaking a truth. Because we also did have the Cartouche Divine Names of Power coming through, using Isis's name, using speech, being careful of what you're listening to, what people are saying, what you're taking on board as truth, taking on other vibrations, feeling depleted, that sort of thing, all coming out. So spiritual practice is significant right now. It is going to change, or it is changing. You're going to be doing a new spiritual practice. Okay, but I will read out the front, a small portion of this Cartouche card, because this might explain what I'm talking about a bit better. Okay, I'll just take them off for a second. Okay, so Lady Isis initiates you now into her special mysteries. The use of sacred intonations, the words that you speak are rapidly gaining power. To benefit from this power rather than being undetermined or held back by it, practice thoughtful speech and clear your heart of old forgivenesses which can poison your words unintentionally. Okay, when I did shuffle the Alice in Wonderland deck, it come about being careful of poisons, not drinking others' poisons. So it could be their words and their thoughts, okay. As your heart grows in purity, you will be able to speak with spiritual authority, and what you speak will come into being more swiftly and obviously. Okay, so that, positive manifestation. Be careful of what you speak into authority. Isis is initiating you as a master healer in her sacred tradition of divine names of power. That healing again. Needing to heal, needing to forgive, okay? The Oracle of Cartouche also suggests that you discern the effect upon you of the company you are keeping energetically and physically. Sometimes the thoughts and words of others, their vibration can enhance you or leave you feeling depleted and drained. So that's something you need to think of as well at this time. Who is rising you? Who is lifting you up? Who is supporting you? Who is leaving you feeling wonderful, or who is leaving you feeling depleted and drained? Okay, there was another thing I wanted to do. Choose your words with wisdom and pure intention, keeping in mind that with more power comes more karmic responsibility, and therefore always surrendering to the greater good in unconditional love is a good idea. With this approach, your gift will grow strong, and its effect, intentional and unintentional, will be spiritually clean and helpful as possible. You will become a greater force of love, peace, and power on this planet. Okay? So know, your words have power, okay? And others' words do have power on you. Their energetic vibration also has effect on you. So you need to stay in your power, stay in your true authentic power, to get grounded, use the marker bar to meditate on, to reflect, stay grounded and centered. Okay. All right. So that's that I talked about. Okay. Focus on your passions and be grateful for what you have. Don't idealize the past. Momentum and change, the unknown, uncertain. So I think you are going through a lot of changes right now, and you're feeling uncertain and not knowing where to go or whatever. But they are saying it's your choice. You choose to create the life that you want to choose. So it is up to you. Okay, but you need to pause and reflect before acting. You need to create the happiness you seek, no matter the circumstance. Choose to be happy. Do not drink the poison, okay, that others give off. Do not do things that are bad for you. Okay, so reflect. Make sure you're not doing things that are bad for you. Okay, ground, come back to reality. You could have a controlling mother figure around you trying to stop you from growing, trying to stop you from expanding, trying to keep you in the past. Okay, so be careful of this mother figure or anyone that's trying to keep you in the past, trying to stop you from growing and expanding. Okay, because that was a message that was coming through. So it's not fun. I know, I have choices to make as well. This uncertainty is not a nice phase to be in, but we are the creators of our life, and we have to know that. Okay, so I want to read these two cards from the Queen of Mab deck, because this is in regards to relationships, so this may help benefit you at this time if you are needing to make choices in love. Okay, so I'll read this out. Put my glasses down to read. Okay, so rest, relax, receive. The sun blazes and burns, sending its blinding, expansive light to the earth. The moon does no such thing. It sits passively soaking in light from the sun, which it then reflects to us in gentle mystical rays of healing, nourishment, balance, magic, and restorative rest. Take a lesson from the moon. If you are looking for an answer to a question about what to do, stop thinking. Rest instead. Find mindful presence and abiding calm. Then, when the time is right, your answer will arise unburdened, and you will know what to do, not just in your mind, but also in your body and spirit. If there is something specific you want, a relationship, object, condition, or outcome, stop chasing after it or wearing yourself out with frenzied activity. Much like the moon who passively absorbs the radiant light, she calmly shares with the world, staying still and cultivating quiet receptivity in the dynamic that will effectively allow you to draw that which you desire into your life experience. When you chase a cat, you will never catch it. When you sit still and relax, the cat will jump on your lap, happy to cuddle. Stop chasing the cat. Okay, we talked about this too with the relationship, with the twin flame. The one that runs and the one that chases. When you stop chasing, that person will run to you. Okay, so it could be in regards to that as well. Okay, make yourself some tea, relax, take a deep breath, enjoy your cozy environment, look out the window at the sky, take a deep breath, slowly and extravagantly inhabit your body. Perhaps establish even more comfort and even more luxury if you wish. Let go of extraneous tasks and responsibilities. Revel in your own unique beauty. Smile to yourself and enter into stillness, silence, and space. Take time, take care of yourself, and savor that sense that you have all the time in the world. When you stop desperately searching, ruminating, and pursuing, everything you've been looking for will find you. Okay, so stop chasing. Stop chasing the rabbit. It says cat, but rabbit's coming through. Okay, so that's that one. And then we got this one, which is Thy I Will Love. Okay, commit to true partnership. You do not live in the shallows. You are a creature of the wild and mysterious deep, and you have pulled or about to pull something beautiful into your exotic and magical world. A part of you might wish for an universally accommodating partner, one who never fails to dote on you, agree with you, and give you everything for which you ask. But you would quickly grow tired of such an arrangement. You do not desire a servant or a devotee. You desire an equal. There is tension between equals, particularly those who are attracted to each other or who desire to build or create something beautiful together. This is not to say that you should ever tolerate or justify mistreatment or abuse. It is just to say that when you pull someone you care about into your world, you must expect to be drawn into their world as well. Sometimes this will involve disagreements and conflict as you learn how to navigate the waters of your relationship together. But most of the time, if it is a relationship worth keeping, joy and harmony will reign. This will include laughter, passion, inspiration, and mutual support. And often the discord you experience will eventually spark healing, fresh perspectives, and empowering new ways of being that you never previously could have imagined. This relationship may indeed be destined to last a lifetime, but even if it is not, it is a significant step on your journey. It is an opportunity to love. So do not hesitate to show someone your world, to share what you are passionate about. Describe your past experiences and how they have shaped you, and open your heart to trust. In turn, be curious about your partner's world as well, and commit to the wild and unpredictable journey of letting your worlds collide. It is wonderful to find someone with whom you connect. So follow the impulse to summon them down into your watery lair. Be bold, decisive, and unapologetic about who you are, but do not seek to manipulate or dominate. You know, we did talk about that, the manipulation and domination, okay? Allow the other person their freedom and be willing to swim up to your partner's realm above the waves, even if that occasionally requires you to leave your comfort zone behind. Be curious, be brave, go deep, and see where this partnership leads. Okay, so some information that I think you may have needed to listen to is there regarding your situation. Each person will have a different situation, so take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else, okay? Okay, I'm not going to get too many cards because that was pretty long in itself. But we'll see how we go. Okay. Differences. Okay, so maybe there's differences between you. You know, we did talk about that in the card, accepting your partner for who they are. Okay, beauty. Finding the beauty in the differences I'm sort of getting from these cards now. Both these cards come out in the pre-shuffle. There is beauty in the differences between you. You just need to maybe change your perspective around it, or maybe you need to be open to seeing the beauty in those differences. I'm getting the song Beauty and the Beast. Mm-hmm. Okay, so maybe it's that, you know, one of you is more beastly, and one of you is like, you know, the beauty read a lot of books, and she was you know, like to spend time on her own, like to dream, and whereas the beast, you know, was struggling with their emotions, struggling with the hand that they had been dealt, and was dealing with a lot of anger. So she helped to soften him, and that she saw, and in the end she saw the beauty underneath, you know. Okay, I don't know what. Okay, so yeah, the moon, illusions, clarity, you know, sensuality, intuition. So maybe trusting your intuition around this, maybe seeing through the illusions, seeing the beauty in the differences, not the illusions that are there. Okay, trapped. Ooh. Okay, so you may be feeling trapped right now by this situation, by the differences, by the illusions. The illusions are trapping you, or... Okay. Why do they feel trapped? Why is it trapped here? Somebody may be feeling invisible, maybe going through something right now, deep, you know, I'm getting like dark night of the soul. They're feeling trapped, they're feeling invisible. 16 may be significant, 3s may be significant, and 6s may be significant, because I've had 16 a couple of times. I've had 39, 36, and 34 we have here. And we have 50 and 40. Okay, oath. See the oath? Someone's swearing an oath. What is this oath that they're swearing? To work at it, I'm getting chaos. Swearing an oath to bring chaos. Cycles. All these cards come out in the pre-shuffle except for the invisible and the chaos. So we have cycles, new beginnings sort of thing, new growth. It's not good if someone's swearing an oath to the chaos and they're trapped and feeling invisible. I'm sorry if that's you, that's not great. But cycles seem to be changing. There's new beginnings, new growth. Okay. The High Priestess of Fire, that come out too in the pre-shuffle. And then we have hope. Have hope. You are the High Priestess of Fire, Leo, Aries, Sag. Cycle, have hope, because these cycles are changing. There's new growth, new beginnings for the High Priestess of Fire. So you may be a High Priestess of Fire, you know, passionate, alluring, inventive. The Phoenix Rising, you know, like you're the Phoenix Rising. Okay. I get that you're transcending the chaos. Like this may be what you're going through, this chaos, this feeling of trapped, feeling invisible. Swearing an oath that things are going to get better, that cycles are going to change, there's going to be new growth, there's going to be hope, there's going to be passion. There's going to be movement forward, okay? Oh, I don't like what's under there. We have lust under there as well. And the High Priestess of Air. So air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Sorry, I just have to organise these cards. Maybe there's a lustful High Priestess of Air around. Maybe there's someone trying to move you towards lust. Okay, I'm going to leave that. Oh, sorry. But we have, you know, going back, seeing the beauty in the differences between you. Maybe there, with this illusions card, the illusions are trying to make you feel trapped and invisible and swear an oath to the chaos, like trying to draw you into this chaos, trying to make you feel trapped, trying to make you feel invisible. But the wheel's going to change, cycles are going to change, and this growth that you're going through is going to bring hope and passion back into your life and help you move forward. That's what I'm getting, okay? I'm not getting them yet. Okay. Focus. Needing to stay focused. What do they need to focus on? What is this focus on? The beauty in the differences I'm getting, but we'll see. Protection. Ooh. Focus on protection. I'm sort of getting, though, focus, you are protected. Protected by Sekhmet. So focus and reflect on what it is that you want to bring in. What brings you happiness? What brings you joy? What brings you fulfillment? Grace. Stand in your grace. Stand, be grateful for the abundance that surrounds you. Be grateful for these new beginnings. Show grace to others that are struggling right now. It's just too many. Working together, synergy, coming back together. I'm getting, that twin flame thing again coming through, coming back together. With this reflection on the beauty and the differences is going to actually move you into a more graceful state that will bring you back together. Okay, I'm feeling rest on the bottom. Did talk about rest. Those cards did talk, get the rest, attract, don't chase. Okay? Oh, okay. Music. Listen to music. Keep your vibration high. Okay? So, music may help you keep your vibration high. Listen to high vibrational songs that appeal to you. Doorways are opening for you to move through. That's card 11 as well. And 6. So 666. You may be seeing 666. Hands. It's all in your hands. I keep on getting that. What you're creating, what you're building or whatever, it's all in your hands. The doorway's open. This doorway to new beginnings is open, but you need to create what it is that you desire. You need to keep your vibration high. You need to give yourself grace. You need to rest. You need to reflect so you can work together harmoniously with others. Abundance. And bring in this abundance that you seek. Bring in this love. This is abundance. Doesn't have to be money. It can be love, emotions. Abundant things that bring fulfillment. Things that bring joy, that bring happiness, that bring emotional overflow. Okay? Meditate. So relax, meditate, get out in nature, listen to uplifting music. Make sure you are protected, but just make sure that you're keeping up those spiritual practices of protection. So you can keep your vibration high. Make sure you're not absorbing other people's energies, not taking in their poison. Yeah? Believe. Strange encounters. Okay, so there may be a strange encounter that I'm getting helps you move forward, helps you focus on your passions and your desires. But we'll see what it says. Believe. Believe in the unknown. Believe in synchronicities. Believe in the divine's ability to nurture you right now. Who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. Okay, so like I said, the divine's helping you nurture yourself, helping you believe in miracles, helping you to bringing these strange connections, these synchronistic connections, synchronistic meetings. Sorry, I don't know why I picked that card up. Oh, okay. I'll take them. I investigate, look closely, ask, question, think before acting. So there is a need to go within, a need to rest, to reflect, to question your motives, to question maybe other people's motives, to see what seed you're growing right now. Law is not justice, rules are not fair. So something may not be fair, something may not balance out, something may not be in your favour. This woman's pregnant as well, so maybe somebody who's pregnant is feeling unjustified, that this is not right, this is not what they wanted, this didn't turn out how they wanted. Impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspectives. Believe in the impossible, believe in miracles. Get a new perspective. Open yourself up to a higher perspective, to bigger, grander perceptions. Keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. Okay, so you may be struggling with anger right now. Maybe that is why you need to rest, why you need to get grounded, why you need to get a higher perspective of things. Maybe you're feeling that the law's not on your side, that things aren't on your side, that you are not protected. Oh, you are protected. Anything else? Okay. It's always tea time. Endless moments, repetition. That's that repetition again coming out. Something going on and on and on and over and over and over again. Okay. Alright, we might see what's involved, who's involved. Okay, so we've got firemen, brave, heroicism. I can't say that, sorry. Sacrifice, rescue, extinguish. I'll see what else that come out with. Wisdom bearer, experience, tradition, kindness, and health. Maybe you're helping, you're resurrecting your health, I'm getting you're sacrificing maybe tradition for kindness. But let me see, I'll get some more. Rash, impulsive, full. Ignorance is bliss. Employer, work, service, consultation, employee. So we've got elder and full, so wisdom and ignorance. Hero. Blue collar work, maybe significant for someone. Maybe you need to be the employee instead of the employer for a time. Maybe you need to be, maybe there's something that you don't know, that you're ignorant of. So maybe you're sacrificing your wisdom for service, for ignorance, investigating, truth unveil. maybe you're investigating the truth is coming out about your ability to tell tales, your ability to channel, your ability to write messages from the divine, your ability to craft, to work with the divine, to tell a good story, to communicate. That's what it is. You're polishing up your communication skills and investigating the truth, looking into the truth. Lost soul. We did talk about that lost soul before. Somebody's confused, somebody's defeated, somebody's struggling. Maybe this could be you, actually, I'm getting this time. Oh, sorry. It's a bit too many. Okay, so we have selfless devotion, willingness, spirit of service, duty, and dedication. So you're definitely in service, because we have service here. In service to the divine. Definitely volunteering your services, trying to help others, trying to be a devoted wisdom bearer, trying to be devoted to distinguishing the current beliefs of others. Like, that new mind world vision sort of, that you bring, okay, that we talked about. Transcend a content create. So you may be a content creator and have an online platform. You are a person that helps people get through things. You talk to people, you help them, you have an ear open for them to listen to their woes. They see you as someone approachable, someone is easy to talk to. But someone hates this, and someone's plotting against this. Someone hates that people see you like this. Someone that is an authoritarian, somebody that wants to rule you. Someone wants to train, to coach you. Someone that wants to tell you what to do. You can't do that, you've got to do this. Someone that wants to dominate you. Someone that wants to show you who's boss. I'm getting from that energy. You must do as I say. This person that that hates what you do, hates that people see you in a certain way. But we have, that you have a loyal friend here. I think that is fighting for you, that is going into battle for you. Okay. Because they see the good work that you do. Okay. I'll put them down. We'll get the love messages out, see what comes through. Okay. Taking responsibility for both actions and emotions. Stepping up. Somebody's taking control. Somebody's stepping up. You create positivity and warmth together. So maybe the person that's stepping up and taking control, responsibility for their emotions and their actions is somebody you radiate love. You create happy, open and optimistic relationships with. There's someone else or a fantasy that's unfulfilled. So maybe you or this person has a hidden desire for somebody else, or has a fantasy that is unfulfilled. Anything else? Ugh, too many. What do they need to know about these hidden desires? Control. Okay, true acceptance. Find strength in unique views and grow together. I'm getting from this card like a need, someone's feeling they need to protect a child or protect someone from somebody's unique and views, somebody's views. Exploring. Testing the waters, still looking for the right one. So maybe you feel like you're still looking for the right one. Feeling, as though you want a relationship that's positive and warmth, caring, a love that you can grow together. You can both be responsible and take action for your emotions. One that, for the right one. One that will protect you and your child, maybe. One that will nurture you and your children. One that is radiant. One where you don't have to hide your desires from. Hoping for another chance and wanting to try again. Leap forward, seize the moment and let yourself be loved fully. We did talk about a cowboy coming through the other day. So maybe this love that's coming around, that the chance to try again is something that you need to leap forward with, that you need to give... seize the moment and let yourself be loved again. Maybe it's going to progress. Maybe this person wanting to try again is going to help move the relationship forward. Help you feel starry-eyed and passionate again. Make you fly high. In depth, connecting on a deeper level, and help you connect on a deeper level. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Okay, yeah, and I'm going to leave that there. Okay, so I hope this gave you some clarity. I know it's a bit sort of all over the place, but I think it's because, there's decisions that need to be made. There's two different relationships I'm picking up on, these different... this projection energy, like other people's desires, other people's love, other people's issues reflecting on the relationship. People trying to control. Like, there's definitely somebody that doesn't like what you stand for, doesn't like who you are, doesn't like that people love you, doesn't like what you're bringing into the world. Who wants to control you and train you. They want to alter your perspective to their way. They want you to follow their lead, be coached. They want to coach you to do things their way. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, I hope this has brought you some sort of clarity, but please just remember to relax, to draw things into you, to be careful of what people are saying and what you're saying, knowing that your words have power, knowing that you can manifest, that you are the creator of your life and you can manifest what it is that you want to bring into this life, knowing that if you do, you can bring in the abundance that you seek. know that music has effects on you, so choose the right music. And I will leave it there. I hope this has brought you some clarity once again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.